beauties, just checking in on you really quick because I did something yesterday and it made me so happy. I want to show you. I've been coffee dyeing a lot lately, and when you do your tea dye and your coffee dye, I'm sure you have the kitchen towels. And since I dry the items that I dye, I dry them right next to the fire, which is a lot of heat. And so the things, sometimes I put them too close, they get almost burned. I made this piece for encouching. And this looks rather disgusting. I don't even know if I can. Maybe I wash it with water and then we see. But I had these and I didn't have anything hooked up, or I didn't have no calico, and I was already tired in the evening, but I didn't want to stop stitching and blah. So there was nothing at hand easily. So I grabbed this. It's like toasted bread, you know, it's so brittle. See that? From the heat and from the maximum load of coffee who died into this kitchen towel, toilet paper kind of paper, which is very unstable, as you know. It's brittle, it breaks easily. But I start stitching. Look, isn't that beautiful? Let me see. I know we don't have the best lighting in here because this is not so important, because you get the idea. So this is the back side, can also be used with the rests of yarn. I don't know, can you see the gold? I come closer. The gold, the red, the dyed white yarn, then embroidery yarn, the green one. Isn't this everything? And it feels now so good. And look, you can do with it. You can totally, it's alive. And I love these edgings here. And this is so easy to do. It costs nothing. It goes really quick. Across here is 25 lines of running stitch. And something else, real quick. We all know, or some of you know, the sashiko stitching, which is basically this running stitch right here, which they used to make their clothing and stuff, and repair and help the fabric, the cloth, to stay stable with all that additional material regarding the yarn, and make it strong again. And when it was broken, then they just took the broken pieces and they just went over and make new cloth, basically. And I know that sashiko is having the needle in your hand and just hold it. If you're right-handed, then you just hold it and the fabric is doing the wiggling around the point. And I never got this done. Maybe because some of my stuff that I stitch on is so dirty and so thick, it wouldn't work. But this, since it's so very soft, and the first time I could do it, I was so happy. And I make another one. Look. See the gold threads and the ocean colors. And I did a little applique from this doily here. I cut out a piece. And isn't this awesome? Just make some, and they can be so useful as elements on huge collages, on canvases, or just back them up with some other paper or cloth and make like a pocket in your art journal. It's just awesome. Love it. So, and now I found this. I had forgotten last night. Let's unwrap it. It's a little package which I let dry overnight. It was soaked in coffee, which I make my coffee dye out of the cheapest instant coffee powder I can find. And this also got dyed but it's now so stiff and sturdy because there's so much coffee in there. The fire burned out all the liquid and left all the coffee powder in the fibers. This like that for me is too sturdy. I would put it in water again. I will wash it. It will lose a little bit of the dye, but it will soften up the bits that are now like wire, which I don't like so much. So this we will wash. And now let's see which kind of goodie. How did it turn out? It was just a piece of an old calico cloth bag. Oh yes. Isn't that fantastic? Yoo-hoo! So this is usable now. I will iron it because it's very bulky, and I will iron it and we'll cut pieces and we can make some more collage and stuff. Okay. Let's keep each other some more company on the Lady Paper Moon channel. See you soon there. Love you all.